Hey everyone, my name is Mitch Dyer. I'm here with Jared Petty.
Hi.
Jared, tell me a little bit about Sword Coast Legends, a new D&D game set in the Forgotten Realms universe.
Well, Sword Coast Legends is interesting because it's a game where we have up to 4 human players interacting with a human dungeon master in real time. So we don't know a lot about it yet, but what the developers have told us so far is that the DM's going to have the ability to interact with the players, change things up on the fly very quickly, but it's not a purely adversarial role.
Right.
Yeah.
It's really cool. Like, you look at the video on ign.com, you can see he's like a Left 4 Dead director is the way you described
exactly.
it to
Yeah,
me.
yeah.
He's a human.
He's like the AI director from Left 4 Dead, but a human being.
Yeah, and he's spawning enemies, and he's giving his 4 adventurers cool things to do. And he's being rewarded for it, not for like trolling them and trying to demolish them, like a 4 versus 1 sense.
Exactly, and we don't know exactly whether it's going to be manifest as some kind of feedback system yet or what, but they have said that the dungeon masters are going to be rewarded for giving players the kind of experience they're looking for. So my guess is, speculatively, I'm figuring there's some kind of feedback. So if a group really wants to be, just pounded on, then that's what the DM's going to give them. But when they're just barely making it and gasping for breath, maybe right at that moment help arrives or something fortuitous takes place, and they're going to be able to do that back and forth. There's also a scenario editing mode that's going to allow the creation of more complex scenarios, but we don't know a lot about that yet. They haven't released very many.
I did not know that. That's cool.
Yeah.
Fun fact, it's from the director of Dragon Age Origins.
Yep.
Which you can kind of get the impression of when you look at the trailer. It's got like some stop and go combat that looks very, very Dragon Age. Top-down RPG,
right.
Not like a third person behind the shoulder kind of thing.
Yeah, they're really playing up the Dragon Age connection. They're playing up the Baldur's Gate connection. They said, I did a QA with the fellow that's president of the company. He said that they've got a lot of D&D players on the staff. Some of their ideas for the game came out of their tabletop D&D sessions.
Yeah.
And that they're looking to create that kind of experience that we sort of grew up with. And looking at the game, boy, it's almost retro.
A little bit, yeah.
But it's very pretty.
It reminds me of almost like a better looking and obviously like smarter version of the PlayStation 2 Baldur's Gate games.
Exactly,
like dungeon crawling stuff, but it's actually for the first time capturing D&D in the Dungeon Master sense that no D&D game I can think of has actually ever done before.
They've tried it. I mean, there's several times that we've been able to interact and have Dungeon Master controls. Neverwinter Nights tried things like that.
Wow.
But this system, I think, this kind of very fast dynamic flow and the ability, they're talking about like DMs being able to drop in and out and keep things going.
Oh, wow.
And again, there's a lot of details that they haven't given us much on.
We know a little bit about it. It's in the Forgotten Realms universe. Maybe we'll see some familiar faces like our man, Driss Do'Urden.
Oh, I'd like
on
that.
The television
I'd be good with that. Yeah, and we've seen things for some of the screenshots. Mordenkainen's sword. They mentioned Magic Missile, Fireball, all those staples. So the mechanics there. We do know that it's inspired by 5th edition, although there's some adaptations for PC gameplay, of course, available there. And we know it's coming in 2015.
Great. For more on Sword Coast Legends and all things Dungeons & Dragons, stay tuned to IGN.
Bye.